Namaskar and welcome, friends. Today we are going to be talking about two ways you're killing your aura and you're not even realizing it. This video will talk about what are these two basic things in your life, two mistakes that you're making that is killing your aura. First, we're going to discuss what is your aura and what it represents, what it defines in your life. Then, we're going to talk about the things that are actually destroying your aura. After that, I'm not going to leave you midstream. I'm going to take you to a proper solution how you can replenish your aura by doing certain activities that would actually be very easy yet very beneficial to you in achieving your goals in your life. So let's begin. So let's just understand in the beginning what aura is. Aura is an electromagnetic field that surrounds your body and it is emitted through your body based on your emotions, your physical health, your exhaustions, your stresses, everything that is going on in your body will create an aura around you. So, this aura could be from different colors, for example, ranging from white, which is one of the purest, then a shimmering golden, which is again divine, to a black or a very lower grade of color of gray, which is really dark. So you have to understand what kind of lights do you emit from your body. Not everyone would be able to see your aura because only enlightened people can get there. People who've meditated for long hours, people who've attained a lot of siddhis, people who are connected to the divine would be able to see your aura. But everyone would be able to feel your aura. Feeling your aura is exactly what we call vibes, your vibrations. If you have a good vibe, people would be attracted to you, business would be attracted to you, jobs would be attracted to you, promotions would be attracted to you, different things in life, whatever your wants are, whatever your desires are, you can achieve anything with a positive and a huge aura. But then not everyone would be happy enough to let you keep that particular aura. If you are achieving things in life, people are going to do psychic attacks to you, people are going to talk bad about you, people are not going to look up to you in a positive way. So that would actually deplete your aura if you are not trained into how to protect yourself against such attacks. So let's just talk about a few things that you do to deplete and kill your aura. So the first point that you need to understand is everything in this universe is energy and energy exchange. Just like a business venture, someone pays you money to do something. It's in the similar way, you give your energy to someone and you get something back in return. You have to identify energy vampires in your life. These energy vampires suck up all your energy without giving you anything in return. This could be your relatives, this could be your friends, this could be your office colleagues, or anyone that surrounds you. Let me just give you a basic example. Uh, Suppose you're working in an office, you slog through the entire week from Monday to Friday. Now you have a Saturday and a Sunday. So one of your friends calls you on a Sunday morning and asks you to join him into some basic venture that he could have done alone. For example, buying disposables for a party that he's going to have tonight at his house. So he's just going to give you a call, he's going to ask you to come down, or maybe if you live on a ground floor, just walk out and go with him to buy disposables. Maybe you will smoke a cigarette or two along the way, maybe you will have something else, maybe you will have a cold drink. But then the entire procedure of this is going to take up around 3 to 4 hours of your precious time on a Sunday, where you could have done a lot of different things. Sleep is something that is also very important. You could have slept on a Sunday. That would have revitalized you for the coming week. But then this person has taken you out for a baseless thing that was his agenda, not even yours. So you have to realize that giving your energy to certain people with getting nothing in return actually depletes your aura. Another basic example that I would give you would be a Friday or a Saturday night after your office. You worked hard, right? And people are calling you out for drinks. You would go there, you would have a few drinks, you would enjoy music, and come back really drunk that night. And you would spoil your next day as well. You're going to be hungover, you're going to be craving for coffee, you're going to be having paracetamols for that particular headache. So enjoying is nothing wrong, right? You have to enjoy your life, but then doing it often with people who give you nothing in exchange except for that particular time. For example, your friends who go out with you for drinking, only and only drink with you. They share nonsensical gossip with you. They would bitch about their other colleagues in the office. They would say bad things about your boss in the office. And they're not giving anything to you in return, nothing to build your aura actually. Not every transaction is actually going to deplete your aura. For example, if you have a baby, you give love and affection to your child. Where does the energy exchange happen there? Your child will give you that particular feel of being a mother or a father, and you are certain that you are the provider for that child. You are responsible for their lives and their existence in this universe. There, a connection, an energy connection is completed, and your aura is actually reverberated to the next level. Also, when you're doing a job or you're working for someone or you're into business or you're into gig economy, your aura is again reinstated when you provide a certain service for a certain amount and it is credited into your account. Your both your financial and your karmic account, that is. And the number second point and the most important point, where people do not even realize that they're doing this. Never be in anyone's awe. Right, that is right. Which means that never be a fan of anyone. If you like someone, just like them. Do not follow them. Do not become a fan of them. Do not walk up to them and tell them you're a fan of them. I'll just give you a very good example for this. If you look at celebrities, you walk up to them and you ask for a selfie. What good is a selfie going to do to you? You transfer a major chunk of your good aura to that particular celebrity. That is the reason why when you look at these actors, actresses, your serial actors, your YouTube celebrities, they have a certain shine and a glow to them because people actually transfer their aura towards them. See, understand this entire universe is a connected consciousness. You are connected to every tree, every plant, every human, every living thing in this universe. Once this energy exchange does not properly reciprocate, you would lose your aura. This is how energies work in the real life. You would know this once you learn things like Reiki, once you learn to harness ether or pranic energy of the universe. I would consider them as almost similar, whereas there are different practitioners who would talk about different things about certain, these energies that exist all around you. All of these energies are surrounding you. Your aura is surrounding you. But what you need to realize is that you never have to be in awe of anyone. If you really like someone, just go and talk to them and make them, just go and talk to them and ask them how they have done something. Try and learn something from them. Never appreciate anyone for fakeness of it. You have to be authentic to learn anything from a person that you actually like. Liking someone and being a fan has a huge difference. Once you become a fan for someone, your energies, your perception about them, uh, for better words I would say, आपका जो नज़रिया है that would change towards them. आप उनकी तरफ देखेंगे and you will be in awe कि oh my god, how has this person achieved so much in life, whereas he's achieved nothing in life. It is all a game of chance. I would explain it to you in my further videos, but then for this one I would keep it to this. This deserves an entire video for itself. We'll talk about it later. And one more thing that I would want to say is that please do like, do subscribe. All of these videos takes a lot of effort. It's a lot of knowledge that is not out there in the open. No one talks about it, no textbooks mention it. It is India specific gyan that we're talking about. This is only achieved once you experience certain things. Once you practice certain things, practice meditations, events you have experienced in life. Since I'm sharing all of this with you, there has to be an energy exchange. Otherwise, all of this is going to go in vain. I would request you to like, subscribe, and share it with the people that you love the most. Moving on now. Another important thing that being in awe of someone actually does is, astrologically speaking, it destroys your sun. Your sun is the glow on your face, it's the eyes that you have, it's the reactions that you have, it is the attractive power that you have, it is the discipline that you have. So once you give in to your desires of following someone, you actually mess up your sun. Now, one remedy for sun, I would say, is Surya Namaskar in the morning. You could get up and give water to sun at one particular time. For example, if you're giving it at 8 a.m., you have to give water to the sun at 8 a.m. for at least 40 days straight. But then this is out of context. Let's just move on to the next part of this video. So now we're going to talk about how you can replenish your aura. The major signs of a depleted aura are you being very tired, not wanting to do anything that you've done, you wanting to do. For example, you have scheduled a few tasks for yourself, a few chores around the house, and you do not want to do anything. You've just come back from office, you've thrown your clothes around, you've changed into comfortable clothes, thrown your bag around, thrown your socks around, shoes around. First of all, you should not do that. That also destroys your aura. But then you do not wish to do anything. It's all, you feel drained. You feel, the life has been sucked out of you. That is the number one point when your aura is destroyed. We're going to talk about how we can replenish this aura. I'm just going to give you a few simple steps that are going to work if you seriously and continuously do them. Let's just talk about them. Number one, meditation is actually an important thing. I'm not talking about you sitting in front of a mirror or you just sitting there with your palms up, closing your eyes, concentrating, because that is really tough. You cannot clear your mind until unless it actually wants to be cleared. That is one thing. You can just close your eyes, do breath work, and focus your intention on your third eye, the Ajna chakra, and wait for the thoughts to go away. Or even if they don't go away, just concentrate on your breath. You will feel rejuvenated after 15 to 20 minutes. Trust me, you have to do this for at least 21 days. Just do this, and you will feel that your aura is being replenished. Once you do proper breath work, you would start feeling the energy of the universe. But then, for that, you have to be still in one place. You have to breathe properly. Everything is connected to your breath. This is the magic that actually brings everything to life. Breath work. The second point in how to replenish your aura is walking bare feet in a park or ground, in the mud or in the grass. Once you walk barefoot in the ground, all the negative charges in your body, for example, you handle mobile phones, laptops, tablets the entire day. There are certain electronical charges that are there in your body. The ground would absorb them. Go in a ground, walk barefoot, touch a tree. All of your negativity would be sucked up into the ground. You will be grounded and refreshed and replenished. Number three would be exercise. Exercise and sweat it out. Once you sweat things out, your toxins in the body are released, your stress is released. Do not work over hard. We've heard horrific stories recently about everything, how people are, losing their lives because of working out in the gym. That is another topic that we would make a video on, and how it works, why this happens, why are people pushing their bodies beyond a certain limit to get to that fitness level, a perceived fitness level, because your physical fitness is something else and your perceived physical look is something else. So let's just move on to the next point here for now. The number fourth point would be to eat healthy and clean. Eating healthy, avoiding tamasic food in your diet, too spicy, too oily, uh, too toxic, black salt is the number one thing which actually drains your energy. You are what you eat. Have chas in the morning. In summers, around 12 o'clock, every day, make it a point to have a little can of a chas, or you could make it at your home, which could be a pure natural chas. It is really good for your body. It will replenish your aura. I'm just giving you a few examples here and there of what works actually in your body and how your aura can actually grow. Number fifth point and the last point for this video would be energy work and visualizations. So there are not many scientific proofs of visualizations actually working, or maybe Reiki being effective. But then science is just another experiment away from discovering something that has always been there. That's the pattern that we've seen so far. Number one thing in under this point would be energy work is learning Reiki or pranic energy or harnessing ether of the universe. And visualization is something that you visualize inside your mind. For example, you're doing energy work and you visualize your aura getting bigger, the color changing. You would understand how your aura works once you get into this. Not everyone is gonna understand what I'm talking about. For the people who do understand that not everything that you see around you is the reality of your life, there are certain things that are beyond your understanding and beyond your control. This particular point would help you harness that. I hope you've liked this video. I would request you to like, subscribe, write down in the comment section what you think, what other points do you have, what other things that you think deplete your aura. Well, there is a massive list that goes on, but then we have limited time for a particular video. I would try and fit more certain things. If you like such topics, if you like such content, please let me know in the comments. I would be happy to make more for you. God bless you and always be blessed. Thank you.